2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. A look at the 76ers starting group. Tyrese Maxey out there with Lowry. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's MP in at the 4 spot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Outside Lowry. Passes it to MP. The rebound by Turner. Pass to Nesmith. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. And the 76ers with possession. Embiid fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, really is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock from past the arc. Siakam pulls it in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one.
Joel
Kevin?
Embiid.
Thanks so much, David.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
The pass to Nembhard.
Who's watching it?
Outside Turner. It's up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And he makes that one. Halliburton's got 5 now.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Turner. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and there it is for him. And that's now 7 points for Joel Embiid. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Back to George. Tries again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal
Second
foul.
chance points always hurt.
Shooting
Just not
for
enough
Philadelphia.
effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb
One
here
shot.
and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And some changes here for the Pacers. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Pacers trail by 3. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nembhard. And it's Turner in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Turner's got his first basket of the night.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Embiid, the pass to MP. Misses from close range. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
MP, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Maxey with it, picked up by Turner. It's blocked. Maxey against Siakam. Pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. Over Maxey. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Indiana?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He scored 20 points, and he capitalized quite a few times from distance, which was huge. Games like he had have been a big part of this team's hot streak. They'll look to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the second free throw, good. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from MP. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Out to Turner. The tray. Drills the three-pointer. Turner's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looking much better here in the second.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Toppin's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid out there with MP. Then there's Lowry, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. MP, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Andrew Nembhard.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Nembhard. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Shoots from 8, and Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded closer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Now, the rookie rankings. Who's in the running for the Rookie of the Year here at the midway point of the season? Some terrific young talent in the NBA. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
McConnell's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Oubre's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Right on the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. Inside, Siakam. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got his second basket.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Embiid, no good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Maxey against McConnell. Halliburton in the corner. Sinks the triple. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's putting another.
And the dunk by MP.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
That's good from Halliburton.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Wiseman's checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Toppin in for Nesmith.
Substitution
Some
on the court.
changes. Nesmith, he's checked in for Wiseman. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Then for the 76ers, MP's checked in for Embiid. Caleb Martin comes in for George. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. Pass to McConnell. Over Lowry. A shot by McConnell, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Clock at 6. Martin dishes to MP. It's good. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
From 12 feet out, and McConnell gets it to go. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And MP throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And for the Pacers, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. McConnell passes to Toppin. And here's McConnell. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Pass to McCain. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
The assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Nembhard with it. Good D by Drummond.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
There's the dish to MP. On the wing, MP. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. He throw good Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
MP, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Lowry kicks to MP. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 12. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Back to McConnell. Siakam against MP. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And MP throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. McConnell passes to Siakam. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Turner, and Turner stays with it.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
MP outside. There's the pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 13. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. Our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Maxey against Halliburton. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's MP. Another shot. The layup off target. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Philadelphia.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
MP finds Oubre. To the inside. Good. Nembhard grabs the board. Here's Neesmith. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight.